Okay, with example 2 here, we've got 2 more problems, just like what we had in example 1. But I'm going to show you how to do this on the calculator now. And then we'll talk a little bit about these two, actually. All right, so in your calculator, because combinations have to do with probability, go ahead and clear your home screen, and I want you to go ahead and type the 8 in, and that's from that 8 right there. Once you do that, you can go to Math, go over to Probability, and if you see, most of your calculators is going to be number 3, and it's going to say NCR. So choose it, and so on your calculator screen, you'll have your 8, your NCR, and then you have to type in the last number there, the 5, okay? So then type in the 5 and hit enter, and it's going to give you your answer. Okay, so now I want you to try B. Do the same thing. You're going to type in 8, go Math over Probability, get your NCR, and then type in the 3 and hit enter. And it should also give you 56. Now, why do they give you the same number? Well, one thing, notice, I want you to notice is that both of them had 8 as the exponent, and both of them, first one we were looking for the a sub 5, and in the second one we're looking for that a sub 3. Well, 5 plus 3 is 8. And it has to do with that symmetry that we talked about back when we looked at all the different x plus y to the different exponents there. So if I was to look in if I did x plus y to the 8th and worked it out, I would see that my 5th term and my 3rd term are symmetric to each other. And you can kind of see that if I draw some lines here. Remember, if my exponent is 8, that means I have 9 terms because it's n plus 1 terms. So I would have 9 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are going to represent my 9 different terms. I should really put plus signs between them. Kind of don't have room right here, but I will anyways. Squeeze it in there. Alright, so there's my 9 different terms. But notice, I'm just going to mark them out as I go. So that means that my first term here and this last term here would have the same, should have the same coefficient. My second term and my next to last term would have the same coefficient. And then that term and this term would. I'm just symmetry, right? So I keep going, change colors again, go with this one. So this term and this term. And then this one had an odd number of terms. So this term here actually doesn't have a partner. He doesn't have a repeat. So, but if you notice, now we'll talk more about it later, but when you're looking at binomial coefficients, you always start with your 0th everything. And for this, we'll start with our a sub 0. So this would be a sub 0, a sub 1, a sub 2 for our coefficients, a sub 3. This one would have been a sub 4, a sub 5, a sub 6, a sub 7, and a sub 8. And that also explains why you have 9 terms, because you start with a sub 0, but you still have to end with a sub 8 because your exponent was an 8. Alright, if you notice here, your a sub 3 and your a sub 5, I use the same color dot because they're symmetrical to each other. So that's why they both gave me that 56.